Scene script. Have you ever wondered what the future of transportation might look like? Picture this. It's the dawn of the 20th century, and the primary modes of transportation are horse-drawn carriages and steam-powered locomotives. Fast forward to the present day, and we've replaced the horse's power with horsepower and steam power with electricity. Indeed, the evolution of transportation systems has been nothing short of radical. Now, what if I told you that this rapid evolution is just a precursor to what's coming next? Imagine traveling at the speed of sound in a tube, or soaring through the skies in your personal vehicle. Sounds like a scene straight out of a science fiction movie, doesn't it? But believe it or not, these are not mere fantasies, but potential realities of our future transportation systems. Enter the Hyperloop. A brainchild of the visionary Elon Musk, it promises to revolutionize long-distance travel. Picture yourself in a pressurized capsule, whisking through a low-pressure tube at speeds exceeding 600 miles per hour. That's faster than a commercial jet, and yet, it's land-based. It's not just about the speed, but the promise of faster, safer, and cleaner transportation. And then, there are flying cars, an idea that's been around since the days of the Jetsons, but only now is it starting to take flight. These aren't your typical cars with wings, but rather, they're more akin to drones. Compact, electric, and capable of vertical takeoff and landing, they're poised to turn our dreams of zipping through the skies into a reality. Let's not forget about self-driving vehicles, already here, and constantly improving. These autonomous machines use a combination of sensors, cameras, and complex algorithms to navigate our roads. They promise to make our commute safer, more efficient, and perhaps even enjoyable. So, as we stand on the precipice of this transportation revolution, we can't help but marvel at the possibilities. But it begs the question, as we delve into the future, we can only wonder, are these future transportation systems as futuristic as they sound? Imagine traveling at the speed of sound. That's the promise of the Hyperloop. A brainchild of tech magnate Elon Musk, the Hyperloop is more than a mere concept. It's a glimpse into the future of transportation. The idea is as audacious as it is innovative. Passengers are whisked away in pods through a network of low-pressure tubes at speeds that could reach up to 700 miles per hour. To put that in perspective, that's almost 3 times the speed of the fastest high-speed trains in operation today. Imagine this, a trip from Los Angeles to San Francisco, which currently takes about 6 hours by car, could be completed in a mere 35 minutes. The implications for travel are staggering. Not only would it drastically reduce travel times, but it would also make our world feel a lot smaller, bringing far-off cities within arm's reach. But as with any groundbreaking technology, there are challenges to overcome. The technical hurdles are significant. Maintaining a near vacuum in the tubes over long distances, for instance, is a formidable engineering challenge. As are the issues of passenger safety and comfort at such high speeds. And then, there are regulatory and financial hurdles. Building a new transportation infrastructure of this scale would require massive investment and widespread regulatory approval. The question then becomes, who will foot the bill for this ambitious project? And how will it navigate the labyrinth of regulatory standards across different jurisdictions? Despite these challenges, the Hyperloop has the potential to transform the way we travel. It promises a future where long distances are no longer barriers, but bridges to new opportunities. It represents a leap forward in transportation technology, one that could redefine our perception of distance and time. The Hyperloop could revolutionize travel, but it's not without its challenges. The road ahead may be filled with obstacles, but if successful, the Hyperloop could propel us into a future where the speed of sound is merely a stepping stone to even greater possibilities. Flying cars have long been a staple of science fiction, but could they become a reality? Let's delve into the fascinating concept of flying cars. These are not just figments of our imagination anymore, they are rapidly becoming tangible prototypes today. Imagine, if you will, a car that takes off from your driveway and soars into the sky, bypassing the gridlock below. This vision is not as far-fetched as it appears. Several companies around the globe are working tirelessly to bring this dream to life. They are designing prototypes that blend the convenience of driving with the speed and efficiency of flight. These are not just cars with wings, but rather sophisticated machines that combine the best aspects of helicopters and small planes with the added utility of a car. But why would we want flying cars when we already have helicopters and small planes? The answer is simple. They could offer a new dimension of freedom, reducing travel time dramatically and making inaccessible places easily reachable. In a world where the population is growing and urban areas are becoming increasingly congested, flying cars could provide a much-needed solution. However, the journey to making flying cars a reality is not without its hurdles. One of the most significant challenges is air traffic control. As it currently stands, our air traffic control systems are designed for relatively few large aircrafts flying at high altitudes. The introduction of thousands, perhaps millions of flying cars would necessitate a complete overhaul of this system. Safety is another pressing concern. How do we ensure that these flying cars are safe to use? How do we prevent mid-air collisions or accidents due to mechanical failures? And then there's the issue of noise. Helicopters and small planes are not exactly quiet, and neither would be flying cars. How do we mitigate the noise pollution that they would inevitably cause? Despite these challenges, the future of flying cars is promising. With advancements in technology and rigorous testing, we might soon witness the birth of a new era of transportation. Flying cars might not be as far off as we think, but there's still a lot to figure out. Scene script. Self-driving cars are already here, but how will they change our roads? Let's kick off by saying, self-driving vehicles aren't just figments of science fiction anymore, they're already cruising down the lanes of our reality. From Google's Waymo to Tesla's autopilot, they're making their presence known on our streets. Now let's talk about their potential benefits. First up, we have safety. Human error is a significant factor in a large portion of road accidents. Self-driving cars with their sensors and algorithms are designed to eliminate this variable, potentially reducing accident rates. Next, efficiency. Imagine roads where traffic flows smoothly, without the abrupt starts and stops caused by human inconsistency. Self-driving cars can communicate with each other, maintaining optimal speeds and distances, leading to more efficient traffic flow. But as with any revolutionary technology, there are challenges too. The first is technical. While self-driving cars can handle many situations, there are still scenarios where they stumble. Heavy rains, snow, complex urban environments, these can all throw a wrench into the algorithms. Then there's the regulatory landscape. Laws and regulations are struggling to keep pace with the rapid advancements in autonomous vehicle technology. Who's at fault in an accident involving self-driving cars? How do we ensure the data these vehicles collect is used responsibly? These are questions that still need definitive answers. In comparison, manually driven cars are familiar and their rules are well established. But they're not as efficient, and human drivers can be unpredictable, leading to accidents. So where does this leave us? Well, self-driving cars have immense potential to revolutionize our roads. They promise increased safety and efficiency, but they're not without their hurdles. Technical issues need ironing out, and regulatory frameworks need to be established. Self-driving cars could transform our roads, but they're not without their own set of challenges. So, what does this all mean for the future of transportation? The transportation systems we've discussed are not just futuristic concepts, they're tangible technologies that are already beginning to change our world. As we've seen, the Hyperloop, flying cars, and self-driving vehicles are all set to redefine the way we travel, promising to make our journeys faster, safer, and more efficient. But these advancements are not just about getting from point A to point B. They have the potential to reshape our cities and economies. With less need for roads and parking lots, our cityscapes could become greener, more pedestrian-friendly spaces. Economically, the advent of these new modes of transport could spur job creation in new industries, from vehicle manufacturing to software development. Our daily lives, too, will be dramatically altered. Imagine a world where long commutes are a thing of the past, where you can work, read, or even sleep while your car handles the driving. The time saved could be used to enhance our productivity or simply to enjoy a better quality of life. However, these transformations won't happen overnight, and they won't be without challenges. Technological hurdles still need to be overcome, from perfecting autonomous driving systems to ensuring the safety of flying vehicles. Regulatory challenges will also be significant, as new laws and standards will need to be developed to govern these new forms of transport. But perhaps the biggest challenge will be societal acceptance. Will we be ready to trust our lives to a self-driving car? Will we feel comfortable with the idea of vehicles zipping through the sky above our heads? These are questions we'll all need to answer as we hurtle towards this new era of transportation. The future of transportation is a world transformed, but getting there won't be without its bumps in the road.